What's up, everybody? I just want to make a little video, like I don't know, it's not that I hate this game. I just hate that there isn't anything to really do with this game unless you want to just play the game modes that they give you. Like, I just wish there was more variety of stuff to do. Like, I don't care if people think that I'm bad at this game. I don't care if people want to complain that I just don't have the right cards for anything. Like, I just don't care. Like, I want to try to play this game and be able to learn other things other than just having to play the top tier decks. Like, I should be able to play a deck, have fun with however I want to play the deck, and not have to worry about like the top tier decks. Like that, I want to be able to like play this game and have an actual game mode where if I want to sit and use, like 2005 cards, like I'm facing other people that are playing the same type of cards. Or if I want to play GOAT format, I should be able to play GOAT format. Like there should just be more diversity in this game of things to play, like things to do. Like there just needs more stuff in this game to be able to do. Like, like I know of people, whatever, who have never finished this whole solo mode. I've completed all of it. I literally have nothing else to do. That's just like not doing anything that involves like just banging my head against the wall into ranked mode. Like cause I mean, yes, every once in a while we get some random event, but majority of the time we're stuck with four options, which is just these. Like I just want something else to be able to do in this game instead of just the same four options. Like, how long has it been since we had an actual event? Like, I don't even remember the last time we actually did an event. The last event I remember was Duelist Cup, and I don't even remember how long ago that was. But like, this game just doesn't give you like a diversity. You got to just jump straight into this. There ain't no. Oh well, let me try to find something different to play in here. Let me try, you know, like something whatever that I haven't done before. You can't, because the moment you go into this, like, I will admit, every once in a while there will be a game where, like, I can actually just sit and play back and forth. Like, they'll play something, I'll negate it, or I'll play something, they'll negate it. Like, but it's not just full board, and then you got to sit and figure out how you're going to pick it apart. And half the time, if you don't have the right cards, you can't pick anything apart. Like, it doesn't matter how many of these, like, or how many cards you buy. There's a good portion of the time you won't draw what you need. Like, I have so many cards, whatever, out of all these URs, that I've gotten, that I've bought, like, either crafted or got from the same, like, the other packs. And still a good portion of the time, I either just don't have enough gems to get all the staples I need, or I have to spend way more dust than I own. Like, that's my only problem with this game. Is if you have to sit there and spend and spend and spend just to get all the cards you need and staples and stuff you need to even compete half the time. And then even when you do compete and you do have the cards you want, you have a 1 in 40 chance to draw any of the cards, whatever, that you hope to have in your opening hand to stop somebody on the other side. And if you don't, then it's just GG's more like 9 times out of 10. Like, I'm not trying to like piss people off or whatever about this game. This game really does suck. And it's not because of because of like how the gameplay is. It's because it doesn't give you enough options to not have to just jump head first into the meta. Like, if you're a new player, like, and you just start today, and you were to try to jump in this, you may make it to like silver, maybe silver. Okay, and that's like, does this show me the rankings? Okay, yeah, so silver. Okay, so you like, and that's still going through 12 tiers just for this. And even in silver, where it's supposed to be the low rankings and all this, you're still facing top tier meta decks that you'd be facing away up here in Master. Like, they need to have some sort of diversity. Like, I understand people are gonna play whatever they want, but you shouldn't have to sit and 9 times out of 10 play all the way through this facing the same 3 decks. Like, it's better. Like, that the diversity for this game would be better if rookie rank, you cannot use anything that's being used in master rank. Like, wow, like, it wouldn't be that hard of a thing to do. Or even like for bronze rank and silver rank, you you shouldn't have to be sitting here facing stuff that you'd see in Master 1 or Master 2 or Master 3 or any of these masters. Like, if you're down here, you should be able to have fun with the game, not be here and facing the same deck you'd face if you were in Tier 1 and Master. Like, that's my only problem, is there is no diversity in this game. Like, if you want to just jump into the game, like, have, like, good luck. Because a good portion of the games, you aren't going to get anywhere or get far. And a lot of the times, the reward list, like, if you're not all the way down here at the bottom, you're only getting 100, like 100, maybe 200 gems when you hit the next ranking. Whenever you're at the very bottom ranks, they give you 300. So, like, why can't some of these higher ranks be more than just 100? Like, whenever you're at the lower ranks, you just get more. And even in the lower ranks, you can't really have much fun because everybody still wants to play what everybody's playing in Master 1. Like, it's like, whether you go in this or you go into this, it's the same exact thing. The only difference is you don't earn any rewards from this. Like, give us some diversity. Like, casual match. Like, we should be able to set our stuff up in casual match to like either a year, a format, something like that. We should be able to, just so we're not having to face all these top tier decks just to try to have fun with the game. Like, if we had, like, a way to be like, okay, I want to take a break from playing the like top tier decks all day, because that's all you're gonna see 9 times out of 10. Maybe every once in a while you'll find somebody who throws in like a random rogue deck. That's it's a very high chance. But we should be able to go into or even ranked mode. Like, we should like, just give us an extra option for the game. Like, so if I want to come in here, like right here, you could put an option for, like, you edit your deck, change your decks, format. Literally, you just got one more option to put in here. and then boom, like you like if you like say you want to go back and play Edison, boom, you click that. Everybody else, whatever, in this ranked mode, or solo mode, or casual mode, whichever one, you'll be facing other people, whatever, that are also playing in casual mode or in Edison mode. Or if you want to play GOAT format, where there are no, I don't know if there were any bans back in back way back in the day, but be able like right like just like have like an option here even, or even like here, like I just did with the ranked duels. Like if we had an extra option to not have to just always play the same game mode, which I don't even know what you call the game mode for Master Duel. Like it ain't no Edison, it ain't no GOAT format. It's just let me just throw 40 cards into a deck. Half of them probably won't ever match, and let me just go bang my head against the wall a couple times. And that's what ranked is on here. Like if like or even if they were to do like more events, like more interesting events instead of just like a theme chronicle event, like you have a pendulum deck, you have a ritual deck, and you have a bug deck. I don't really know what this is. It's just a bunch of bugs and crawlers. Like, how are any of these decks any of the same power for an event? Like, if you're gonna do an event where all of the decks all have the same power, but they don't. Like this one, I don't like. I've seen people play this, and there's a way to like FTK people with this thing or some shit. I believe. I think it's this one, like this type of deck. And then you got a pendulum deck. Like, okay, they have pendulum scales. They summon their whole hand, then they summon everything in their extra deck. And oh, you're over here with this deck, but the only thing you could do is set and pass them. Like, which I've seen. Like, I've seen a couple times of people be playing uh the crawler deck, and they literally just set and pass. And then it's my turn, and then here I am, full board of stuff, whatever, because I was playing the pendulum deck for a minute, and I had a full field while they had one face down. They didn't have anything in the back row. They didn't have anything to stop anything. Like, I mean, they have the Ash Blossoms. That's about really all they gave you. Some call eyes, two of these, which you need three of these just to even be able to really do much anything. And I mean, that's at two, so you can't go any higher. But then, like, they don't even really give you anything good here. Like, and I'm not going to sit and build a deck for this event that's only going to last until 28th. When 9 times out of 10, like, I open the game long enough to just get my gems and whatever mission things. Like, so I see I haven't even finished these. But, like, I get the login and then the dual live thing, and then I'll just shut it off half the time. Like, it, like, it's not the fact that I hate this game. It's just the fact I wish there was more to do in this game. Like, you literally have two game modes. Well, I mean, for me, I have one game mode. Other people, whatever, who have friends to play with, probably have three, maybe even four. But I have one game mode right here, unless they give me an event, because I don't do casual match. Whenever last time I did casual match, I was literally facing tier limits at full power. So I don't do casual match. I might as well just go throw myself in ranked over casual. Not much of a difference. The only difference is casual don't give you no rewards for doing anything. Like you go in here, you go beat somebody up, or they beat you up, or you leave, or they leave. That's it. There ain't no rewards. You get no gems. You get no like. It would be interesting if you could do casual mode and it count towards these. Like if it at least counted towards these, I wouldn't care as much. I would go do some casual mode just so I could go do this, and then I would never have to worry about losing rank. But you go into casual mode and you do whatever your little challenges here are. Like for here, so we got to activate a trap card, ritual synchro exceeds summon 2 more times. You go and do those in casual mode. It won't count towards you. You have to do it here. This is literally like here and here. These are the only 2 places you could do your missions, which just makes no sense to me. Like you should be able to go in casual mode if you don't want to deal with this, because it's the same thing basically half the time. Maybe a little more diverse, not really, but be able to just do casual mode just to do these. Like you get 3 of these a day. Why can you not just go into a solo match to just complete those? That's the only thing I want to know. But other than that, like like I love this game, but this game just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. That's my only issue with it. There is nothing like there's just nothing like interesting about this game anymore. Like 9 times out of 10, you're just facing something whatever that's just gonna stop you, or you get into a duel and they have just everything. Like they'll have Ash, Maxi, Imperm, uh, Calabai, Nibiru, whatever that one is where you can send a card from your deck to banish to negate. They just always seem to just have it all. And then I'm sitting here with, and then I'm sitting here with maybe a unicorn on field. If not, I just have all these spells and traps in my hand that do absolutely nothing. Well, no, I've never drawn this card outside of me already being in the middle of a duel. Like I've never opened this card or whatever. I'm glad it's at 1 now, so I could stop having like all 3 in my hand at the same time. Like a lot of these times that I play, like I have way more monsters in my deck, and I'll still somehow just only get spells and traps, even though I have three, 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 three. 2 of these, I'll still just open up spells and traps, and it's just like the fuck. And then it's just like, well, I'm just done. I'm out. There ain't nothing I'm doing. Like before tier limits, before cash tier and all that shit came out, I had a whole ass list of just random decks I would play. Can't play them anymore because there's just no point. Like I've bought all of these, so I could sit and like try to do stuff with the decks and stuff that they have. So good luck. Black Wings maybe if you can pop off at first. Like, and you get enough stuff on the board to keep all your stuff, possibly. Ninjas, it's a bit iffy. I was never able to get anywhere with this Gaia deck. This Gaia deck was the worst deck that I've tried to play with so far. Dark Magician, the zombies. I mean, it's just you just have to spend more gems and shit just to make sure your zombies are perfect. Dragon Maids. I don't know whoever the person in my one comment was who said that they bought 3 of these 3 maxis and they made it to Master 1. You must have been playing whenever the game started, because I've played this a few times, whatever, nowadays, and you just literally just get bricked the fuck up, or you're facing somebody who just negates every single thing you do. And like I've even put bestials in this to make it better, and still I just get screwed over. But yeah, like this game is just becoming. If you aren't spending all your money on it, then it's just not fun half the time. Like, and then like like for those that are just like, well, just stop playing it. Um, I'm sorry to tell you, but playing this game and some of these other games is part of my job, my guy. So that's not really much of an option. I mean, yeah, I could just stop playing it altogether, never play it again. But then guess what? I'm gonna lose followers. I'm gonna lose subs. I'm gonna lose people ever coming to my channel again. But but just quit, because that's where things make sense. But like it's I don't know. Like Konami just needs to do something other, like something other with this game. Like th like they sit and add all kinds of stuff to the TCG, all the other OCG games, but when it comes to this, you get these 4 game modes, and then once on a blue moon, an event that still kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, I know not all events are for everybody. It's just for all these top players and all that, just so they can go and fly wherever they decide they're going for an event for this. But they shouldn't make it to where that's the only thing that they care about. Like okay, we have this time or this theme chronicle event, right? It has special rules to where you can only use certain cards. Why can't we do that in casual mode or in ranked mode? Like why can't we have the option to decide how we want to play the game? Like, can we just have more options? I mean, I understand Konami ain't ever gonna give us what we want just because they're a big ass company or whatever who can do whatever they want, however they want it. But if you like, they want to sit and complain that newer players don't want to play their game and they're just stuck with the players they have. I mean, what? Okay, yeah, I would like people in the comments to give me at least 1 to 2 reasons why a brand new player who has never touched this game would want to pick this game up and play it as like a regular day thing. Because I've had some people who have never played this game. They're like, "Oh, this looks kind of fun," and then they start seeing some of the duels I play, and they're just like, "Well, I'd take that back. It don't look as fun anymore." If I like, because like you don't like they don't even know what they're having to do with these decks half the time. Okay, so like for everybody to just come to my channel and be like, "Well, you suck," or "Get better," or all this shit. There is no getting better with this game. There is no being garbage at this game. There is no being good at this game. It's all about the RNG, and when 9 times out of 10, the RNG is going to be against you. Like, it doesn't matter how, you could have every single card you need, play the best top deck in the world, and you're still going to somehow brick up. How do I know this? I see a lot of these other top YouTubers having the same issue, but I'm the trash one. Like I I know this is going completely off topic, but a lot of people coming to the internet really do amaze me a lot of the times. Like with like some of the shit that they say. Like I I don't know what happened to the millennials, but it's just seeming like a lot of them are just they have to say something even if there is no reason to say anything. And don't even get me started on the newer generations. They don't know how to never mind their own business. Like it just seems like humanity is just going downhill a lot lately. And then going into like a lot of these games, whatever you could tell, because like you can go into some of these games and you're facing stuff that there should never be together. Like like what was this? Can I look at this? Yeah, like no, never mind. That's not really a good example. I don't. Wait a minute. What was that one? Because I know I faced a deck like a couple days ago, whatever. I don't know what they were playing. But like they just crammed whatever cards they could into the deck. Oh, Sword Soul. Can't stand that deck either. I think it might have been. Nah, that's an Xyz type of deck. I don't know. Maybe it's not on. Maybe it was on the other one. That's Madolchi. That's Cyber Dragon. So yeah, it might have been on the other one. But yeah, there just is no diversity in it. Like, and for anybody who wants to be like, oh, well, you lose too much, and no, I just quit. I just dip the fuck out. Just 'cause like I'll sit and look at something, and if I just see them just popping off a bunch of shit that I don't want to deal with, I'm just out. Like, but yeah, I just wanted to just talk about this. Like, I'm just kind of just tired of people always just like coming at me sideways and shit, and just trying to tell me how bad of a player I am at this game. I've been playing this game since it came out. So if you aren't 25 years old or older, stop coming at me sideways. But I know how to play this game. My only thing is I don't want to read a book just to play this game. And that's what a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards are nowadays, are books. Like, look at this. You literally have to scroll down on cards just to see what everything does. You know what I remember? Let's see. I can't even. I'll have to do it. I'll just do it this way. What I remember? That used to be the shit. Yu-Gi-Oh cards in 2000. Yeah, look at these. These are the cards, whatever that were the shit. Like, look, the longest paragraph I've ever seen on a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day was only this. It was only this big. Like, look, fusion monsters. You got two monsters. That's it. You got a big ass wall. Like, with this, you contribute this to summon red eyes. Like, I don't like why do we need basically the first page of a book on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, my guy? Like, I shouldn't have to sit and read a whole card and then have to do it again. Like nowadays you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you have read a book with 40 cards. And people, and a good portion of the time, people don't even play 40 card decks. They play 60. So if you read every single card that they play, because you don't know what it does, you have basically read a whole book with 40 whole cards. Like, come on, Konami. Why? Like, I don't understand why you gotta just keep. Like, I understand there was those kids like in school who wanted to write a shit ton of shit down just so that they could have it all good and be ready. We, we're not in school anymore, my guy. Like, I know I'm just kind of just randomly ranting on about shit, but like, I just don't understand. I've just never understood why we've had to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and you gotta sit and read it, read like up like two paragraphs just to even understand what's going on. Like, like right here, this should say if you control no monster, you can special summon it. All right, boom. Uh, all right, you can special it from your hand. Well, you don't need all this extraness. You can only use this card, the effect of this once per turn. Boom. Look at that. Right there is good enough. But no, you gotta also add it during your main phase. You can add a cash to a trap card. Like, all of this could be summed up in so many less words on a lot of these cards. Like this one, cannot be destroyed by battle. You could sum this up by saying Each effect that your opponent activates costs them 500. Boom, shorter. This card cannot be destroyed by by card effects if it has 2 material. Boom, shorter. Like, all of this is just pointless. Like, even with this, requires 3 tributes. Why do you have to have to normal summon? Everybody already knows the Egyptian god cards cannot be special summoned. If they are, they go to the graveyard. We all know this. You could even put that at the beginning. Requires 3 tributes. If special summoned, send to the graveyard. Boom. That would be a whole sentence. Okay? And then you also add, gains 1,000 attack for each card in your hand. Boom. Another sentence. Any monster your opponent summons in attack mode, lose 2,000 attack. Boom. And if it hits 0, it's destroyed. Boom. One sentence. Like, we don't need all of these extranesses. Like for this, like for Nibiru, your opponent special summons 5 times. I mean, okay, during the main phase. During the main phase, if your opponent summons... See, it should just say summons instead of normal or special summons. Like, you could literally just take that out. During the main phase, if your opponent summons 5 or more times, you can use this effect. Like, all of this, there is no point in all of this. You know, like even for the token part of it. When this card is summoned, summon a Nibiru token on their field. Like, I just don't understand, like, why we have to read books half the time just to know what the cards do. Like, I mean, I understand that they put in a mechanic that shortens everything to only the part that's activating, but we shouldn't have to have that. Like, we should be able to just have a card. Like, I can't even find a card that doesn't have, like, a whole book on it. Right here. This is the most amount of text that we need on card. Maybe an extra line for something, but this right here is what we need on cards. You know, like all this extra having to scroll through a whole another like thing just to see, like, or even this, like this is perfect. Like, there's not that much text. It gets straight to the point. You know, you don't have like 50 things going around at all at the same time. Like, oh, you could do this and this and this and this and this and this. Why? Just literally, just I don't even know what the card was I just clicked on. This is literally all you need. During the damage calculation, when you take damage, I mean, okay, yeah, battle damage because it affect damage. You know, from your opponent. See, like, you don't even need all this. So, like, during damage calculation, when you would take damage from an opponent's monster, because I mean, it already says right here when you take battle damage. Why do you also have to add from an opponent's attacking monster? Like, it literally already says battle damage. Like, so this whole part here don't need to be in here. Send 1 card from the top of your deck for each 500 life points you take. I literally just made this even shorter. Like, a lot of these cards could just literally be rewritten and have, like, way less text on them. Like this one. Like, you have to scroll it to know what everything it does. If this card, if this effect did not destroy 2 cards, you could send 1 card from your field on the field to the graveyard. See, like, all of this, you do not need, like, all this text. Like, right here, your opponent cannot target spellcasters. Don't even need monsters you control with trap cards or effects. Well, okay, maybe that part, because it doesn't say spells. But your opponent cannot target spellcaster monsters with effects and trap cards. It doesn't say anything about spell cards. So, right there's fixed. And once per turn, like, and then like, you just got more reading to go. Like, what is the point of a lot of this? Like, you just got to just keep reading and reading and reading, and then by the time you're done reading, or maybe not even by the time you're done reading, maybe you get like to here, and then somebody's done played something else, and then they played something else. So like you're sitting here trying to read, and it's just this. all the time, and you can't keep up, and then you have to go backwards just to go read all the cards that happen, and then by then you just don't even care about reading the cards anymore. Because there's how many, like, I don't even know how many cards are in this game. Way too many. But yeah, I just wanted to just talk about this. Like I don't think people realize that not everybody cares that much about trying to grind to Master 1 or to the higher ranks. Some of us just want to play the game. Some of us just want to come home after a long day of dealing with idiots, come home, sit down, play the game for maybe an hour or two, and be able to play some fun like some fun decks and all that. But then you deal with all that dumb shit at work. You come home, you gotta deal with the same bullshit at home. There is no middle ground for it. Like that is my main issue with this. Like there's just so much you could do with this game, but they just give you these 4 game modes. Like I'd understand if they were to like switch some of this stuff up every once in a while, like actually do something with any of these, but they don't. Literally, the only thing they do, every month or every half a month, they'll uh, they'll ban some cards that people want to complain about, or they'll add new packs. That's it. Like there is no revamp. Like there is nothing to revamp for any of these. Like how many times have we had this happen? How many times have we had this Theme Chronicle event? Like is there somewhere in here, whatever, where we could see all the events that have happened? No. And a good portion of all of these, anyway, that are saying that I've lost way more than I've won. It's because I lost on purpose. I would just leave, just because I don't feel like dealing with annoying people, and I never will feel like dealing with annoying people. So if you sit and pop off with like a whole deck, whatever, and I go do something else and come back and you're still popping off, I'm just gonna leave. Like I ain't got the brain capacity for all that, or even the care for all that. Like if you're gonna sit there and play like a whole deck, whatever, that takes you way longer than than just summoning a couple cards, setting a couple cards. 9 times out of 10, I ain't watching. I'm gonna find something else to do, and then whenever I do find something else to do, and then it is my turn, I'm probably not even gonna be paying attention to the screen. Like these 300 seconds is just too long for a lot of these people to just sit and play. Like I'm not saying everybody. Like I've seen some duels where it's been like they've been able to summon everything they did, and they've done it all in like 30 to 40 seconds. Boom, be done. And I've sat and timed it just to be curious. Like as soon as the match loaded up and they drew their first card, I sat and had a timer of 300 seconds, and they were done by 260 seconds. But then you have all these other people. I don't know whether they don't know how to play the deck, they're trying to copy somebody else's deck, they're just trying to just copy somebody else. But they'll sit there, and it seems like they've been playing for a good I don't know, like 300 seconds. And you're just sitting there just watching them, just one card, and then they'll take a minute, then they'll do another card and another card, and then they'll wait a minute, and they'll do some more cards, and then wait a minute, and it's just like, can you just come on? Like nobody has the no. If I don't have the brain capacity to sit and watch somebody pop off for 300 seconds, I know there's other people out there that are the same way. Like I don't know. There just needs to be more diversity in this game, and they need to just give us more shit in this game to be able to do. Fix casual mode so we're not facing all this bullshit that we're facing in ranked. Fix the duel rooms, like actually make it to where people want to actually go and play in it. Cause like, watch, I'm gonna go create a room. I'm gonna put the max amount of people in this. Let's see how many people join. Which, I'm not gonna be doing this for like a long time. I'm just gonna sit here for a couple seconds and see how many people join. So awesome with all my friends being in here, huh? Like, still nobody. And you're supposed to be able to just like find these rooms too. I meant to disband it. Because see, like, even though I left and came back, still nobody there. But like, you're supposed to be able to find rooms, right? Like, enter a room, one person, one of two people, one of six people. Like, see, like, th- this literally, there is literally nobody even in it. Oh, there's a two of two. There's one, there's two. Two out of, like, and I've already scrolled down. Oh, there's three. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But so there was three people that had an extra person in their room. And then, like, for here, you join a team, 3VT. Uh, I didn't even join anybody's thing to even know that there was people there. Like, so team battle literally is just pointless. Like, even if like if you create a team, which it doesn't, I don't even care. Just pick a card. Create team. Like, for some reason, I can't even recruit. Oh, okay. Like, if I actually get into one of these, I'd be surprised. And now it's just frozen. But like, still, no teammates found. So it's just like, why even play this then? Like, there just needs to be just more diversity of things to do. Like, if you're gonna do team battle, fix it. Like, turn it into tag duels instead. Tag duels would make this game way better. Duel room. I mean, as y'all just seen, I was just in there and there was barely anybody even in there playing, except for whoever made the room. And then you sit and go through casual mode. Like, here, let me find it. Let me pick. Oh, I don't have a different deck. Well, I ain't gonna be able to do all that. But it's just like, hell, here we go. We're just kind of just got to deal with just whatever's here. But I just wanted to talk about that, just because like a few people kind of like annoyed the shit out of me. But yeah, I just wanted to just talk about this for a little bit. Hopefully y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.